What time is it? Game time! Woo!
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Super Game Room Dudes. Detroit Love is on vacation this week, so you're stuck with me, and guess what? Let's get it started. And extend the giggle because we're trying to find the button. Okay, guys, we are back, and welcome to another episode of the Super Game Room Dudes, the episode where we're going to talk about everything that everyone else has already talked about ad nauseum over the last week and a half, but we decided to make it special for you guys. I wanted to make it special. So I figured everyone's talking about Randy's records, right? Talking about the leaks, but nobody's talking to Randy, right? Randy messed up. Randy screwed up big time. And if you guys aren't familiar with what I'm talking about here, hang on one second. A lot of people are like, where's the source of the leaks? Where are the source of the leaks? You know, what happened? Where did this all come from? It all came from Randy's records. So I figured who better to bring on the show but Randy himself, so we could talk to Randy and find out what happened. So ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor in the live chat. This is his first time live streaming. He's never done this before. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Randy from Randy's Records. Welcome to the show.
It's the Unabomber.
Can't say that out loud on YouTube.
Randy,
what's up, boys?
Randy apparently also likes Oculus Quest. What's going on?
Yeah, Oculus and mustaches. It's a weird coincidence between me and whoever talked about this on YouTube. I tell you guys, I got in a lot of trouble for pushing Enter on my keyboard. You know, I mean, that stuff wasn't supposed to be public. So thanks, everyone.
Yeah, like I don't know what'd you do, Randy. You're sitting there, you're messing around on your website. You're up. What happened?
How I got this 1974 website, but the thing is, I'm selling, vinyl, so it's got to be authentic. So, what do you expect? I mean, honestly, I don't know if you've been on my website a whole bunch, randysrecords.com, but it's a little tough to navigate.
I love hearing this. You're selling it perfect. Keep going.
What? Yeah. What are the odds? But I'll tell you, I don't know if you guys have been on the website lately. It's deleted. It's not there now. So suffice it to say, I got in a little trouble.
Oh, has the Arcade1Up stuff been taken off Randy's records?
Yeah, man, it's all gone. I just looked right before this video. I don't know when it happened. I'm assuming recent because no one told me, and I probably would have had comments on it. So, man, it's axed, and I love that we got that information. Hopefully, nobody got into too much trouble for that because it is cool that Arcade1Up would share that info with a small business like that, and it would be unfortunate if anyone got into trouble. In all honesty, but hey, man, it's just more hype.
It's more hype, more hype. And it sucks that they took down the information. If you guys remember back when when I did the Outrun seated cabinet reveal, when I found that on Arcade1Up's website, you guys remember that? And they took it down right away. One of my thoughts was, it's a shame that nobody had put together a spreadsheet or something of that nature. And sure enough, luckily we have. So Randy, don't let Arcade1Up stop you. We exported the data from your website and we have our spreadsheet. So very, very exciting. So we'll dive into this in just a couple of minutes. Guys, do us a favor in the live chat. Say hi to Unqualified Critics. We can end the bit now. It's always bad when the bits go too long. Welcome to the show. This is the first time Unqualified Critics has ever been on PDubs Arcade Loft channel or the Super Game Room Dudes.
Is that true?
Arcade and Gaming podcast show. Yeah.
Wow.
I did an appearance on your channel many moons ago.
I remember that.
Back when we were talking about Toy Shock.
Yeah.
But I don't think you've been on. We haven't done anything together since. So yeah, this is what Bobby says. Worlds collide. And a lot of my viewers are saying they want us to bring in more content creators who we all know in this business so we could all have these great discussions and hear everyone's opinions. And of course, guys, say hello to MichaelB, the Game Genie, and Restalgia. How are you guys? And I'm sure you guys want to say hi to David as well.
Hi, David.
What's up, fellas? Thanks for having me on, in all honesty. Appreciate it. And a really exciting time to be on, because I don't know what you guys thought about those leaks, but I to me, there were some surprises, for whatever that's worth.
Yeah. We got real quick. We got a $2 super chat from Stringer. He says, "Great work as always, UC. Thanks so much, Stringer Films." And what were you going to say, my friend? Was it you, MichaelB?
Yeah, I don't know. I think we both.
Well, they weren't surprises for everybody.
All right, MichaelB. Come on, 40 episodes in, you know better.
Yeah.
Hand up, buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hand up, buddy.
Okay, go ahead, Mike.
All right, go ahead.
They weren't surprises for everybody. I mean, some of us have known most of this stuff since January, and we've kind of been sitting on it. So, Unqualified Critics wants to put it out there. That's fine. We can all talk about it now.
Hey, man, my listen, I was real clear on my video about this stuff. If like a company gives me this, or it's supposed to be secret, I won't say anything. But the minute anything like this goes public, we all have to be on it, because people are already going to see it. It's out there in the body politic, and it's for us to talk about. But so you guys knew this entire list? There's nothing on here that wasn't on your list?
I would say that I knew 90% of the stuff from back in January. Yeah. Actually, late December is when I was originally leaked the information, but I most certainly was not going to be the first person coming out, because that is it's like a bullet to your head, man. They'll come after you pretty quick if you release an entire year's worth of future planning from a company. So
yeah,
that's a big deal.
Guys, real quick, let's talk about our live stream challenges, because tonight we're going to talk about the Arcade1Up leaks. We're going to talk about the awesomeness that is coming from iiRcade as well as Evercade, as well as we're going to talk about the At Games Legends Pinball. Zack Pack 5 went live and is a hit. And as a special thank you to all of you, we're doing a live stream challenge. If we have more than 100 viewers watching at a single time, which we already do, according to my ticker, we're at 169. It sounds like you guys have already earned one trivia question and one code, one Zack Pack giveaway code. If we get up to 200 viewers watching live at the same time, we'll give away another code. If we get up to 300 viewers, we'll give away another code. Every 100 viewers watching live at the same time earns another code. It's our way of saying thanks to all of you. $150 in prizes up for grabs on this episode of the Super Game Room Dudes. So whatever you do, guys, don't change that dial. Help everyone else potentially win Zack Pack Deluxe tables for free. Go ahead, Michael.
And if we can get up to 1,000 viewers, PDubs will take you out for a sensibly priced steak dinner.
So I wanted to do the viewer count, because sometimes when we do these live stream challenges, we do the like counts and stuff. But today we're doing it the viewer counts, guys. So let's participate. Hang around. We got an entertaining broadcast for you. I want to start off real quick. I just want to recap the week. So Toycade releases the Big Blue, right? Toycade comes out with the video. Everyone goes nuts. Some people love it. Some people hate it. It looks like a giant ice scraper for your car. Some folks said it looked like, I love 19K Fox. He said it looked like Papa Smurf and the Tower of Sauron had a baby, which I thought that was hilarious. But my favorite moment of the week, and David, this involves you. My favorite moment of the week was when you released your video after Toycade, and your video was literally if you go back and watch the video, you're like, guys, where are all these leaks coming from? Toycade just dropped this video. PDubs knows about Simpsons. It was hilarious. Like the whole tone of your voice, the title of your video.
Dude, I'm the voice of the people, man. I'm not on this goofball boomer email chain you guys have going. All right. So I'm not aware. Now, I got some of these emails that you guys got a few days ago, but when Toycade dropped that, my specific comment was to, okay, we got this video, and he said in the video, it's just freely available on the internet. And I was like, where? I can't find it. So yeah, that was where that was coming from. But I was surprised kind of that one was real, because it was such an out there design for a 1-up.
Yeah. You're talking about the Big Blue. Let me see.
The Big Blue, yeah.
Yeah, let's pull up a picture of the Big Blue. Guys in the live chat, I know you guys have seen this on 100 YouTube channels over the last week, and my apologies, but let's revisit it one more time. Guys in the live chat, let me know, is the Big Blue real? It does appear to be real per Randy's records, that it does have a product listing, and this is a render. Obviously, we don't know if this is not the final version. Guys, Big Blue, yes or no? Let me know in the live chat. And then so you release your video, you're all like, where's everyone getting these leaks? Where's everyone getting these leaks?
What is this crap? By the way, are we allowed to swear on this? Do you guys swear? No swear? How do you guys do it?
We don't swear, but if something comes out, it's not like we're going to be super upset about it.
No, dude.
And then UC got some leaks in his inbox and unleashed fury on the internet.
Yeah, by the way, did you crop out the Toycade watermark from that, or is that just coincidence?
Huh? No, I didn't. No, because I was just trying to get the top half.
No, I just thought it was funny he watermarked like an image like that. But anyway.
Yeah, the picture's so big. Oh yeah. I noticed on his video he had his logo.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
On every shot, but you know, luckily, there were, that was pretty funny.
It was funny.
I mean, what a way to make sure you're getting publicity for your channel, right?
Yeah.
So some people are saying no Big Blue. Al says John D confirmed it. Don's going to pass on it. Let's get some live chats on the screen. You're my boy, Blue.
Everybody's saying they're going to pass on it. You're not going to pass on it, and there's a very good reason why you're not going to pass on it.
Why? Because
it's Wi-Fi enabled. It's Wi-Fi Street Fighter. Everybody will buy it. Make your comments now, but if it's Wi-Fi enabled, you're going to buy it.
Look at MichaelB laying the hammer down. You will purchase this cabinet.
I think this will sell well too, for what it's worth.
Yeah,
that's crazy. And taking a look at the price on the Big Blue, let's see if we can find it. I thought it was on here somewhere.
It is on there.
Where is it?
It was on the original. There it is. Row 21.
21. $500, guys. Would you pay $500 for it? I mean, the 500 seems to be pretty much what they're charging for all their cabinets now for the bundles. So yeah, row 21 here.
So I'm noticing something else. Like when I was looking at some of these prices, and I'm jumping ahead a little bit now, $599. I started throwing up because I was thinking about how that's going to be about $900 Canadian. But I noticed on the Street Fighter 2 Big Blue riser, it says EXCL. So I'm guessing that it's excluding stool instead of including. So hopefully that $599 price point is with stool. Otherwise, I'm going to be very, very poor.
I don't know. If you look at Tron right above it, that comes with the riser, the marquee, dick protector, and a stool for the same price.
Hey, wow. Restalgia, be careful. Make sure you pronounce it correctly. I know with that Canadian accent, you might get us demonetized. It is deck protector. Deck. Watch how you say the word deck, my friend, with that thick Canadian accent.
There's nothing I can do about it, man. It's in my blood.
Because no one wants to buy a Tron cabinet that's got a dick protector. Oh crap! I didn't mean to say that. Oh my.
Well, it's all over now.
Yeah, that's it. Game over. All right. Yeah, let the floodgates open. Now we can swear.
No, we're not going to swear. All right, so let's continue on. So, Big Blue comes out. Then, obviously, we knew about The Simpsons before that. Overall, it's been a fun week. It's been a fun week of hype and controversy and what ifs. The question is, though, who's behind it all? Now, obviously, Randy's Records made a mistake, right? They accidentally published this stuff. Maybe they shouldn't have. But also, who has been emailing the YouTubers? We're all getting emails from some email address, arcade1upleaks@gmail.com. Who owns that email address? What's going on? And I'll admit it, after I got like 5 or 6 emails, I was actually starting to get pissed. A, because we already had the information. This person probably didn't realize we had the information months ago. But whoever this person is obviously trying to stir up a controversy, right? Stir up a hornet's nest. So the way I look at it is, it was fun to get the information out there, but then again, none of this is truly officially verified, right? What if some of this gets canceled at the last minute and all this hype was for nothing? What do you think, Michael B? Is this all set in stone?
No, I don't think anything's set in stone, and I think things can be changed pretty quickly. I think this leak might have been okay with Arcade1Up. I've got some suspicions that this was part of their marketing strategy. They wanted this information to get out at this point because that's a lot of stuff to be putting out there. I mean, like, this is probably one of their biggest years, the most products they've ever released. So that's a lot of information to let go that really takes all the steam out of their E3 announcement. And I mean, that's a lot of pie on your face. I don't think you'd want to take that unless this was part of your strategy anyways. We all know last year before the Summer of Gaming, about an hour or even 2 hours before the Summer of Gaming event, somehow the actual production pictures from within Arcade1Up hit Reddit. So I think that part of their marketing strategy in the first place is doing some early leaks. And I know some other YouTube shows did E3 prediction shows like very early compared to what you would normally do. And maybe they had some inside information that this was going to get leaked this week. And maybe that's why it made sense to do their E3 prediction shows so far out.
Maybe it was John. John would never do that. John would never do that. Now, John D, was it John D? Does John D have a 25 share?
Yeah, it's Randy.
We have it on good authority that John D owns 25 shares of stock in Randy's records. Maybe it was John D, guys. Honestly, it seemed like to me, and keep in mind, this is our personal opinion. It seemed to me, just my feeling is, as the week went by, it seems to me that Arcade1Up wanted this information to get out. Just my personal opinion. Whether or not they were behind it or not, I don't know. Unfortunately, you can't really do that deep of a trace on random email addresses, unfortunately.
Yes, you can. We're on it. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. We're going to find out who's behind it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Just as a reminder, live stream challenge. We said if we'll have 200 viewers live, we'll give away 2 Zac Pack Deluxe codes for your At Games Legends pinball. And my ticker says we hit 211, so we hit it, guys. We're there, but we need about 70 more, 80 more, guys. We need about 80 more because if we get to 300, we'll be giving away 3 Zac Packs. If we get to 300 viewers live, I'll start doing the first code giveaway here in just a couple of minutes. We'll ask you guys a trivia question when Michael B gets back to his desk. So let's start talking about these. Out of everything you saw, guys, out of all the leaks, out of everything that you saw, the Babycades, the Trons, the Miss Pac-Man 40th Cabaret Cabinet, out of all the leaks, which one did you like most? Put it in the live chat. I'm going to go around the panel. We'll start with our guest, David, Unqualified Critics, a.k.a. Randy. What was your favorite thing that you've seen? What excites you the most if it's real?
Trying to look at the list because I didn't have
pull that list up. Pull that list up.
Yeah, pop that list up.
It's a big list, guys. Let's kind of go through it. Marvel vs. Capcom, head-to-head gaming table. Pong head-to-head. Killer Instinct with Wi-Fi. Simpsons 4-player with Riser. X-Men 4-player. Pong. Paw Patrol Countercade. Oh, I'm sorry. Paw Patrol Arcade1Up Juniors. Yeah, they're Arcade1Up Juniors, David. They're not. What, I thought you said it was like a Fruit of the Loom logo.
No, man. Don't you guys remember the cornucopia?
That didn't exist, man. That never happened.
What is that called? At one time, Angry Video Game Nerd did a video on that.
Mandela effect.
Yeah, the Mandela effect. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Keep going, PDubs. Are we through the list yet?
Sorry. I'm trying to take care of people. We had Pac-Man, Spider-Man, Disney Princess, Arcade1Ups with Stool. These all look to be the Babycades.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat head-to-head gaming table with light-up decks. Miss Pac-Man with light-up decks. How are they going to do a light-up deck on the...
I wondered that too.
Cocktail
I have no idea.
Super Pac-Man, 1-player countercade with a lit marquee, headphone jacks. Street Fighter 2 Big Blue, Track and Field. Now, this was interesting to see this come out.
To me, that was the surprise.
Not a lot of people covered this. Track and Field, and then we had Marvel, TMT, Mortal Kombat, NBA Jam. So, guys, there's a ton of stuff here, and I'm seeing a lot of folks saying that their most favorite thing is Randy's mustache.
My man. It's a cop-out, but I got to say Simpsons. It looked good. The Simpsons bowling angle was interesting. Simpsons Tapper, I didn't even know existed, so I need to go back and try that. like MAME or something, but it was a games list I didn't expect. I thought they were going to throw in other Konami beat 'em up, so it wasn't what I expected. I thought it looked cool. I vote Simpsons.
So just to be clear here, I watch 1UP Weekly, and I like Ralph and Console Kits. They're my buddies, and Ralph mentioned this 4 weeks ago on 1UP Weekly that Simpsons was going to be coming out from Arcade1Up, and he gave everybody the games list. He said people are probably going to be disappointed because it's not the beat 'em ups everybody think that's going to be on it. It's going to be Simpsons, Simpsons Bowling, and Tapper, the ROM hack. So I mean, it was already out there.
But which one's your favorite, though, Michael B? Out of everything, I mean, there's 20. Which one's your favorite? And then we'll hit Restalgia.
I'm most excited about X-Men, which we already knew. That's the cabinet I want. I have limited space. X-Men's the one I want to get.
Yep. Restalgia, you're all about that Disney Princess Babycade.
I was actually going to say, there's two on there that I'm really kind of digging. I do like the Disney Princess Arcade1Up Jr. And I'm also really digging the Paw Patrol because that's they're on a roll. So
yeah, good pops.
Is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be a joke? Is that supposed to be a joke?
Yes.
Do I look like I'm joking? No. If I'm actually picking something that I found the most interesting is that they're doing a remake of Turtles in Time, and they're also doing the 2-player NBA Jam and 2-player Turtles, which was people have been asking for that, but I just didn't think that they would do that.
But these are countercades for those two, I believe.
No,
right?
no, pull them back up all the way at the bottom of the list.
Again. Was there a $3.99 or something?
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I think those are counter. I think that's what the CC means.
Okay. Well then, yes, scratch what I just said. Okay, I'm mostly interested in the Turtles remake. I want to know what's going to be different. Yeah, I think so. I mean, like,
there's not going to be anything different. It's just going to be the same game with Wi-Fi and reskinned.
Perfect. Then you can play Turtles in Time online.
I think I'm probably the most excited about our Simpsons cabinet, guys, because I do like the Simpsons beat 'em up game, and with that trackball, that almost confirms Simpsons bowling. And I love bowling games. I love Golden Tee games. Things like that. So I think that that's a win for me. I think if this cabinet comes out, even though it's 4-player, and you guys know I have this issue with 4-player control decks, I think I'm going to still end up picking this one up. Hey, our co-host Detroit Love is here. Just gave us a super chat. He says he doesn't want a track and field cabinet. He's got no favorite from the list, just for the record. Thanks for sharing.
Hey, Carl, just jump on the show from your phone.
Yeah, just jump on, bro. We miss you, man. We miss you. But yeah, here we go. And then we have our Miss Pac-Man 40th, which I think everyone had to expect that this cabinet was going to happen, especially with the Pac-Man 40th and the anniversary coming up. Michael B, I know you really want to tell us how much you want this cabinet.
I just really hope it has that bilinear screen filtering we're familiar with from the 40th anniversary cabs.
There you go.
It's actually funny about the Miss Pac-Man cabinet here. I'm currently working on a mod for my Miss Pac-Man that expands the actual motherboard to have all the same games. So I'm actually going to try to load up 12 of the Namco, the Bandai Namco games on there, and I think I'm going to end up being able to mod my existing Miss Pac-Man to have all the same games that this one's going to be released with.
Nice.
Ooh,
very exciting. Hopefully we'll have that done this weekend. I'm just working out on the firmware right now. So
I have a sneaking suspicion this cabinet will change before it hits retail. Some of these, like the Big Blue, I think you're going to see the coin door included or a coin door decal. I don't think it'll remain like this. Maybe some of that art that's down on the bottom of the Miss Pac-Man 40th will end up on the riser, finished product.
Yep. Real quick, I want to get to Meatball's question in the chat, but David, taking a look here real quick, what are your two thoughts on the Miss Pac-Man wood grain and the Simpsons? What do you think, my friend? Are these going to end up next to that pool table in your basement?
Well, funny story about the pool table. I'm about to put my house up for sale. Somebody living in a little apartment for probably a year while a house is built. So I'm not going to have a game room for a while. You
went broke buying Arcade1Ups. And
that's the thing, man. I had to sell. I mortgaged my house again. It's rough. Then crypto crashed, man. It's gangster out here. I think The Simpsons looks awesome. I love the double, or I guess quad coin door. Great touch. Yeah. I honestly wouldn't have expected that. Super cool. As long as it's the molded and not the decal. The Miss Pac-Man, I like it. I don't like that blank H panel. It looks weird. The wood grain, though, specifically, I like the wood grain, but it's divisive. A lot of people hate it. I'm kind of surprised they're bringing it back. Every time I do a video on a wood grain product, there are always a number of comments of folks that don't like it. But just personally looking at it, man, I like how it looks.
Really cool. All right. So if we hit 300, we're going to give away 3 Zac packs. We're at 252, so we know we can give away at least 2. We're 25 minutes into the show already. Let's go ahead and give away our first Zac pack. Fastest fingers wins, guys. No complaining, no whining. As you guys know, we broadcast on 3 channels as of today. We have some information come up for you guys about that. 3 or 4 channels, and of course, everything filters into a single chat. So even if you're first on one channel, if you're watching on one channel, you might not be first over there. But don't worry, guys. All that's going to be fixed in the future. We have a big announcement coming up. So, MichaelB, the Game Genie, could you do us a favor, my friend? Come up with a good trivia question for the first At Games Legends Pinball Zac Pack Code 5 giveaway. Who's going to win some deluxe tables?
Okay, first to answer, what was the first wood grain cabinet from Arcade1Up? Go!
Are you serious?
It's done now.
I mean, what, Mike? You don't have any really high level,
like serious?
No, people always get mad at me when I ask a trivia question. They're like, "That's not a good one."
Well, that was so easy.
Oh my god!
Well, the answer is
first one.
Who was the first one? Let's go up. They flew in like crazy. I want to see Pac-Man as the answer. Hang on. Is it Steve Drumheller? Is he our man? Travis just wrote Pac. Are we going to accept Pac? Or
no, it's got to be Pac-Man.
It's got to be Pac-Man. Full names, guys. Correct answers. Pac-Man.
Well, actually, none of these people have got it right because you had to say Pac-Man 40th anniversary.
Max 19116 is right.
Well,
I think Matt. No. Above, he's got another comment above that.
Max 1196. Where?
The answer is always C. He's actually right. The answer is almost always
stop.
C.
You're trolling. All right, you're trolling. All right.
There is a pack.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm kind of trolling, but statistically speaking, he is right.
Guys, I think we should give it to Steve. Should we take some votes here from the panel? Do you guys, you think Steve won?
Hey, man, sure. It's your channel. I'll defer to you guys.
All right, guys. UC says Steve won. Blame UC. All right,
so that's why. Okay, it makes sense.
All right, Steve. Congratulations, Steve. Do me a favor, my friend. Send me an email to pdubsarcadeloft@gmail.com. Send me an email so I can respond to the email, and I'll email you your code, sir. Everyone give Steve a good warm kudos and congratulations in the live chat. No sore losers here on the Super Game Room Dudes. One code. We have one code down. We have another code up for grabs, as well as the potential of getting another code if we get to 300 viewers, but we're only at 270. I don't know if that's going to happen, guys. I don't know if we're going to get there. We need 31 more in the house, and you guys have to be here. 31 more for that to happen, for me to give away another $50 game code pack. All right, so let's keep talking about these cabinets, and because I really want to get to the other stuff as well. You guys have been hearing this stuff about the Arcade1Up leaks all week. So I just want to basically, I really want to talk about these because Restalgia and I had a conversation about the Babycades. And
we did.
Just a couple of grown men, no big deal.
Yeah, a couple of men sitting around talking about the Babycades. Restalgia, I want you to tell everyone what you told me as well as you put it in some Facebook groups. Why do you think that this is going to be a massive success for Arcade1Up? I mean, this is, guys, I'm about to tell you that I'm going to agree with Restalgia with what he's about to say. Go ahead, my friend.
Okay, so there's a number of reasons, but the first reason would be one that the kids market is enormous, and assuming this is going to be a good price point, which we're seeing at about $180, let's say, this is going to be one of those things that the grandparents that actually are very familiar with Pac-Man are going to pick up and buy for their grandkids for Easter and birthdays and Christmas and all the holidays. This is going to be the go-to because it's nostalgic for them, and they're going to want to share a piece of their kind of experience with this with their grandchildren. And I just think that it's going to sell crazy numbers. They're going to sell, I don't want to say 10 times more units, but they're easily going to sell 3 to 4 times more of these units than they did any of their other Pac-Man stuff combined. This thing's going to fly off the shelf.
Stringer Film says the Babycades are waterproof, but please don't put them in the bathtub with your children. There you go. Thanks so much, Stringer Films, for the $2 super chat. I would agree, guys. I think that these are going to be a massive, massive hit for Arcade1Up. And let me see. I think I have a couple other pictures here for you. Hang on. We've seen this one.
There's so much to talk. If you go back to the Paw Patrol one, for whatever reason, I'm looking at this thing, and Pac-Man. If you look at the games list that is displayed, you've got Pac-Man, Dig Dug, and something else. Go back one more. I don't remember what it was. What is it? Galaga. So those
Pac-Man,
obviously
Galaga.
are arcade games. People are familiar with them, assuming that they're going to be arcade games. Maybe they're not arcade. Maybe they're going to be console, but whatever. But when you go over to Paw Patrol, those 3 games, I'm fairly certain don't exist. And I'm thinking that this could be an entry point for Arcade1Up to go in, pick out these whatever IPs that are popular amongst kids. They've looked like they've got Disney princesses and Spider-Man, and there was rumors of a Batman, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff. They could actually start getting into this where they're developing like child-friendly games to sell, which is completely a huge market for them to enter into. And the big thing with this is that there's only going to be so many 3/4 scale machines that they can reskin and reship out and sell to the same person. There's only so many titles that are worthwhile being a flagship machine. So eventually they're going to run out of options on that. And this is going to be a good way to carry this business forward long term.
I love seeing the polarizing feedback in our live chat. Some people say it's going to sell like hotcakes, and others say it's just going to look great in landfills. Very interesting to hear the community's feedback on these. Guys, I think Arcade1Up has a winner here. Now, what is the price on these, David? Do you remember?
$179.99.
Okay, well, now that's a little
That's how I remember it anyway. You might want to pull up your spreadsheet. But I think
it's $180. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, guys, for $180 though, for what? How tall are these? About 2 feet tall?
This is not that expensive for this type of product. It sounds like a lot, but I mean, I've got a kid that's 8 years old now, and we just kind of got out of this type of plastic junk toy phase. And these things are not cheap. Like if you want to go buy one of those like little kitchen sets that your kid plays and has all the plastic utensils and whatever, those things are expensive as they stand. So like this isn't really that stretch considering you're getting a small little monitor in there, you're getting some games. I mean, I think that this is going to be a no-brainer for.
Did you guys notice the monitor size is different seemingly from here to Pac-Man? I thought that was weird.
Yeah, like look, it's really small right here on this render, right? But then on the Pac-Man, look at that. Takes up.
Yeah, there's other photos of Pac-Man too, though, I think. And if you find one of the other ones with the different art,
yeah, with
the molded side panels, I think the screen size is adjusted. Obviously, these aren't the final product,
right?
But
yeah,
I'm gonna guess that they're not gonna have any bigger than a 7-inch monitor in that.
Yeah,
there's no need for it, and it better be like triple reinforced between plexi because I can see kids wanting to hit it and stuff. So
Restalgia, you're telling me that these things are going to be a massive hit. Everyone's going to buy one. All the people in the live chat who say they're not going to buy one, they're going to buy one the minute they see one in front of them. And whether you're grown, old, young, child, you're going to play this. It's going to be a massive hit. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. So pretty much, I'm going to actually change
for real with Restalgia.
That's good.
The Babycades are for real, guys. And they're taking over the world. It's also earned a thumbs up from Restalgia this week.
Yep.
There you guys go.
Yeah, no, my plan is to completely shift gears from my YouTube channel. I'm no longer going to cover anything except for Arcade1Up Jr. products. So that's going to be the plan. So Arcade1Up better keep putting these things out and better keep coming up with new IPs because otherwise I'm not going to have a channel anymore.
Yep, they better just keep releasing these left and right because otherwise Restalgia is going to have to make a bunch of try-on haul videos.
That is so hot. I'm just curious, Mike, where did you get that photo?
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Oh, that photo? I was talking to your wife about that.
Whoa, hold on. She pulled it out of the private collection.
I'm glad she only sent you that one. There's another one without the boxers and.
All right, guys.
It's hairy.
What's next? So some of these, obviously, there's been so much coverage. I don't even know what more we can add to the discussion, except the fact that it does appear that Arcade1Up prices are going up due to what's going on in the world. And the question is we as consumers, are we going to continue to support them as well as iiRcade, At Games, Toy Shock, Unico, New Wave Toys, Numbskull. Guys, are you guys going to keep retro gaming alive and pay a little bit more money to these companies? Because they're trying to deliver you what we want, but unfortunately costs are going up. I don't think there's any maliciousness behind it. I think these companies are doing what they got to do to survive. So guys, are you going to continue to support retro gaming, or have you guys hit the line in the sand and no more cabinets for you? Let me know in the live chat. Michael B, what do you think?
I think that's a difficult statement that you're saying there. You're going to support retro gaming. There's lots of different ways to support retro gaming.
You know what
I do know what you mean, but I don't want it to be defenseless. Like, if stuff is going up, there's an equitable price. Like, it has to make sense. So I see these $5.99 price points, and I get it. But if something else is $4.99, why would one product be $4.99 and the other be $5.99? So I'm waiting to see what the final offering is, what actually comes with this cabinet. If it's just $5.99 for the sake of being $5.99, don't support retro gaming. I mean, pay what you think is fair, and if you're not interested, don't pay it. I was baffled today because I went on the Arcade1Up, all the fan pages on Facebook, and it was like all these people were jumping on there saying, hey, $5.99 for Simpsons with these 3 games. You know what? That's fair. I'm totally going to pay it. And I was like, do these people work for Arcade1Up? Why would you go on a Facebook page and make that comment? Like, it's just bananas.
It's just bananas. David, what is the absolute most you would pay for one of these cabinets? I think $600 is probably my cap as well. You know, like a lot of these cabinets coming out that are going to be $600. Like, I don't see myself going over $600 on these. Would you? Are you going to be doing this?
I would take a different approach than Michael. For me, Simpsons $5.99. I am kind of okay with that, but it is at that limit. To me, when I looked at this price list, what stuck out as rough to me was, and I think it was Killer Instinct. To pull up your sheet and let's fact check me. But I think Killer Instinct was $5.99 for a 2-player cabinet. Am I right? Yeah. For a cabinet that's going to require, in my mind, swapped out controls, that's too much.
Oh.
Some of the other products I was okay with, but they're approaching that. The Arcade1Up's always been really good at just towing that line and getting you to pay kind of the max that you would pay. Yep. But to me, Killer Instinct in this list was the one, and it's just my personal opinion, but that stuck out as overpriced.
Interesting. I just wanted to get everyone's feedback on that because I definitely want to support these companies. We definitely want to keep covering these companies. We don't want to see these companies get hurt or slow down or anything worse than that. And obviously, though, but then again, even though we want to support them, our wallets also have limits. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, so I'll go back because I'm off my mids, so my comments might seem a little bit more aggressive than lately. But I just want to see what else is offered because I don't think $5.99 is the whole picture for just a cabinet. I think we're going to see something else with that. You guys always know Arcade1Up do something a little bit special. So like UC is saying, if they're coming out with Killer Instinct, maybe it's also going to have improved buttons and sticks. So maybe there's a reason for the increased price.
Not a chance. Not a chance. Arcade1Up has a tendency to sell you this. What's up?
Restalgia, is Batman wearing your Oculus Quest?
He is.
That's all right. Sorry. Go ahead. Finish your thought. I just noticed Batman wearing the Oculus Quest. Okay, go ahead, my friend.
Arcade1Up 100% is not giving you better buttons. They are not giving you a better joystick. They are not giving you better anything. They're going to sell that machine to you because of hype, and they're going to sell it at the most that they can because they can. And the reality of the situation is wood is more expensive now. Monitors are really expensive now. And the boards, the chipset that they were using all winter chipsets. Those are through the roof. They're almost impossible to get right now. So they don't really have much of a choice. I'm surprised $5.99 is the price. I'm willing to bet you that at some point between now and when they actually are released, their prices are going to go up because I don't see the prices going down right now.
We don't know how old this price list is either, so this could be already out of date.
Yeah, and it's highly, highly unlikely that you're getting a premium product with Killer Instinct. What's more probable is that they'll release Killer Instinct, and then they may do a Killer Instinct re-release at some point to just recapitalize on those licenses. Just similar to what they did with Turtles.
So I'll ask you the question again then. So you think the $4.99 price points on some of the other items they have listed there may be out of date, and they're going to increase to $5.99 as well, and that'll be the standard price? That's what I'm trying to understand. Why are some products $4.99 compared to some $5.99?
I thought that was weird too.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't put together that spreadsheet. I don't know where the information came from. I don't know how up to date it is. I don't know if that's a price list from January, right? Well, the LCD shortage happened after January. We really started to see it in March. I think March was kind of like the tipping point for those LCDs being almost impossible to find.
Yeah.
So the reality of the situation is we don't know what those prices are going to be, but I don't think it's going down. I think if anything, what we saw here is not correct, and I think all the prices are going to be higher.
All right. Well, I anticipated $4.99. I mean, Cool Toy came out and he told everybody it was going to be about $100 more. $4.99 would be the going price. So you're saying that inflation has then brought it up to another $100 at $5.99. So a $200 price increase on the standard Arcade1Up cabinet.
Yeah, and I think that it's going to be the same with their pinball machines. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a $200 price increase on the pinball machines too,
without any quality improvements.
Come on, Mike. Does Arcade1Up do any quality improvements?
Restalgia,
let's be real here. Come on.
Don't be a known hater, Restalgia.
I'm not trying to be, but man, their buttons have gotten worse over the generations. They haven't increased the quality.
But let's get off this, guys. There's only one man who can tell us why these prices are the way they are, and that is Randy from Randy's Records.
That's right.
What's going on there, buddy?
Yeah, what's up, man? Now, look, I agree with most of what Restalgia just said. That the quality is rough and it's excusable at $2.99, $3.99 for a lot of people. I don't think that same friendliness is going to come up at $500, $600, $700. I wouldn't take that bet though that pinball is going to go up $200 without any increases. I think they'd get killed by retailers. I don't see that happening. I hope I'm right. I hope Restalgia is wrong, but time will tell. I agree. I don't think we know. I mean, the trick here is balancing the price increases from the suppliers on one hand and retailer demands on the other. As of right now, there are legacy cabinets in Walmarts for $2.99. Now they're stripped down. They don't have the light up marquee or the riser. They look like junk, and I don't think they're a good value at $2.99. But that tells me that Walmart really took them over the shed, and said, well, you have to give us a $300 price point. That $300 might become $350, but I don't think it becomes $500 overnight. I don't think they're going to price everything at $500 and up starting. Maybe they reduce the quality somewhat to get it down a bit, but I'd be really surprised if everything is $500 to $600 going forward.
Okay, guys, we got to move on here. We got to get off Arcade1Up. We got some other stuff to talk about. We got a couple of codes more to give away. We're almost at 300 viewers live. We've only given away one code. We got another code we want to give away, and then hopefully the viewers will get us to 300 so we can give away a third code. Everyone do me a favor, say thanks to @Games in the live chat for giving away those codes. I don't think a lot of content creators out there realize that if you just email @Games and say, hey, I'd like to have some codes or something for a giveaway, if they have it within their budget, they might oblige you. I sent them a note saying, hey, I'm doing a show tonight. Would love to give away some codes. What do you got for me? And they offered me these codes. So just so you guys know, no collusion. It's just simple. Hey, we're trying to give back to our viewers, and these companies are helping us do that. So kudos to @Games for doing that. We got $2 super chat from Jedi Outlaw. Cabs with light up marquees, risers, 4-player, $5.99. I guess that makes sense. What's so funny in the live chat? What I missed?
So, one, can you go back to Kamala's last comment?
I'm actually looking at that right now too. I'm pulling the shirt up to see if that's actually true.
What? I can't find it.
Oh man. Come on, man. Don't do that.
You gotta find it. Find it.
Wait.
Find it.
The Copstitute t-shirt is it is not.
I don't know what that shirt is, man. So I can't. I don't know how offended I should be.
All right.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to try to give you a list or a listing. See if I can share that with you guys.
Yeah, let's
man, if you had aviators on right now, I could 100% see it. Yeah. That is true.
There's like a 25% chance I have a pair of aviators here.
This is going to work so well.
Well, don't get too excited yet.
I'll see if I can find it. You can pull up the shirt and then we can take a look to see.
All right, let me know when you have the picture.
I got it. Here it is. I'm going to put it in the chat.
I am anti the Copstitute t-shirt. I don't want to show that on air. All right, let's keep moving, guys.
Wow. All right, the aviators for what it was worth, boys.
Oh, there you go.
Put them on, please, dear God.
There he is.
Yeah. Oh man, it is.
Can I see your light? Hold on, let me get you full screen, brah. Oh, look at this guy.
What's up, boys? It's not on right. It's all these glasses are tore up, so when they look
All right.
crooked, don't blame me.
All right. Now, I want you to look into the camera seriously, and I want you to say, can I see your license and registration, miss?
Sir, I'm going to need you to see your license and registration right now, sir. Step away from the car, sir.
Sir, can I see your Raspberry Pi image, and where did you get those ROMs from, sir?
I'm going to need to know.
All right, good times. Very nice having UC on, guys. Guys, give a shout out for UC for coming on the Super Game Room Dudes. It's his first time ever on PDubs channel. We're very excited to have him here. All right, guys, we got a lot to do here, and I'm trying to get it done because I don't want you guys here for the next 45 minutes. We want to get this show done in the next 20 minutes. So taking a look here, guys, we do have a big announcement for you. So when it comes to live streaming our show is very popular, one of the most popular retro gaming podcasts out there. We've heard our viewers. They're providing us feedback all the time saying, we don't like you guys streaming to multiple channels. We don't like there being multiple chat rooms. It's confusing. We don't know if we won the trivias. We don't know the giveaways. Guys, keep an eye on that super chat so I don't forget where it is. And we want us all to be together. We want everyone in the same chat having fun. And also, when we think about that situation combined to what these live streams do to our channels, they impact our channels, unfortunately, negatively. You guys might think that we're winning, but actually we're losing a lot more than we're winning. For instance, we've done some data mining tests. We had Restalgia pull all of the Super Game Room Dudes videos off his channel, all those live streams where the shows are an hour and a half long, but maybe somebody only watched for 10, 15 minutes. And what do you know? His channel starts performing better. You guys have heard this from a lot of YouTubers in the past that unfortunately live streams hurt your channels. And it is true in some cases. And when it comes to this show is truly a team effort. So we want to have a team YouTube channel, guys. So just as a heads up, starting next week, there's a link in the video description below. I kind of hit it like an Easter egg. I said, hey, check this out. But we're going to unfortunately have to have our own dedicated channel for our show. So I hope you guys consider subscribing to the Super Game Room Dudes YouTube channel. And we're going to start broadcasting there next week. That way you guys don't miss any episodes. Unfortunately, this is what we have to do. This isn't any kind of copycat maneuver. I don't want to hear anything silly like that. Justin Console Kits and I are in a good place. Him and I have had a lot of great conversations lately, but this is just something we have to do for the sake of our show, as well as all these live streams are hurting our channels. And obviously, if we get to certain subscriber amounts, we can have memberships and special events and things like that. So the link is in the video description below, guys. We'll also be hyping it up during the week before our next broadcast, saying, hey, please consider subscribing to the Super Game Room Dudes YouTube channel. Because our show is so popular, we have to do this. Michael B., go ahead.
Yeah, and if we can get to 200 subscribers tonight, guys, PDubs will treat you to a sensibly priced steak dinner.
Oh, you're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. And unfortunately, I can't even get a, what do you call that? When you have like a youtube.com/Restalgia, what is that called? A
custom domain.
Yeah.
You can't get that yet. So right now, our YouTube channel is youtube.com UCAABZQFGF6FAHBUO.
Did you say UC in your domain, man?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
UC's in our domain name, guys. So
now he's going to have to get the royalties. Come on, PDubs. You can do something without UC.
Yep. All right. Let's get this $2 super chat. Jedi Outlaw. Props to Restalgia for the Star Wars Pinball Haptic mod. Yes, that was a fantastic mod. And I thought we had another super chat. DigiPunk. He gave us Shredder's Revenge, Raw Thrills, and Wi-Fi. I think these are all excellent points.
So someone just mentioned, does that mean Michael B's chill and chat is not happening anymore? No, I don't care if it affects my YouTube channel. I'm going to keep going.
YOLO.
Yeah. So obviously, if we have what we call solo things we do on our own channel, like Michael B likes doing his chill and chats, he does his gameplay live streams, stuff like that is going to still be on his channel. When it comes to some of my live events, those are still going to be on my normal channel. But Super Game Room Dudes is pretty much just going to be Super Game Room Dudes. There's actually some fun highlight reels that I've already put together for our upcoming 50th episode of our funniest moments and things like that. So we're going to be putting out shorter videos for stuff like that, remembering the best moments, as well as special events, segments, As you guys know, our show is a little bit different than the other guys. Our show, in my opinion, is more like a Saturday Night Live episode with all the different bits and segments and things like that. So we might put some of those bits and segments on here. Now, I did see we did hit 300 viewers in the live chat, but before we started talking about like this, people started dropping off. So I think we can go ahead and do our two other pack giveaways. But before I do, as a special thanks to AtGames, I want to remind you guys to go to their website and check out their events page on their website. They got some big stuff going on. They have these Gottlieb pinball tournaments going on all summer with the possibility of winning all these prizes and things of that nature. So you guys want to head over to atgames.net, just go to the Arcade1Up events page. And I want you guys to check this out, especially if you have an AtGames Legends pinball machine, and get in on the action. You definitely want to participate. AtGames is giving away all kinds of prizes and things like that. Look at this. We have a weekend update parody mid-show. There you go. So, guys, make sure you check that out. Special thanks to AtGame. And also check out the Gottlieb Pinball leaderboards. And if we take a look here, we've already seen for all the different events. So this week is May 21st. So this weekend is teed off. Make sure you guys hop on your AtGames Legends Arcade Family products, play some teed off to participate in this weekend's leaderboard event. Next weekend is Bone Busters. Teed off is one of my favorite Gottlieb games, so we're pretty excited about that one. Make sure you guys check that out. All right. Let's do another trivia question and give away a code. David, you see, since you're a guest here,
Oh, God.
and why don't
Hey,
you
you want me to come up with a trivia off the top?
I
It's
would like,
brutal, isn't it?
yeah. Think of
Especially how everyone roasted our boy Michael after he
Yeah,
did
I
a
got
trivia.
Look in the private chat if you need this one.
Yep.
I'll look at it and see if I can come up with something quicker in the few seconds.
Okay, so while you're
Oh,
thinking,
that's an interesting one. Is that the right answer?
Yes.
I like that.
All
You're
right,
sure
well-
about that? Because I would have thought it was a different one, but I'll defer to you since it's your question.
I'm gonna say I'm 99% sure that that's correct.
Well, let's go with it because now I need the answer because I would have said the answer was something different. And I'll say what I thought the answer was after we get it from the audience. What is the most expensive video game made to date?
the most expensive video game made to date.
Yeah.
All right, guys, keep your eyes on the live chat. Guys, fastest fingers wins. What is the most expensive video game made to date? What costs the most to make? Whoever puts it in the live chat first will win Zac Pack 5, a code. This one's going to be kind of tough. Well, Pac-Man wasn't that expensive to make. Come on, Dan.
We got somebody.
Solus? Is it Solus?
Yep.
All right. Grand Theft Auto 5 is the correct
so
answer.
fast. He got it so quick.
Yep. Guys, do us a favor. Give a shout out to Solus Swede. He just won Zac Pack 5. He's got deluxe tables, $50 value. Solus Swede, do me a favor. Send me an email to pdubsarcadeloft@gmail.com. That way I can get you your code redeemed, sir.
You want to know what I thought it was, Restalgia?
What's that?
I was thinking it was Shenmue, and I was off by about another 100 million. But that was 100 at the time. It was the most. It was $100 million in '99. So maybe if we adjusted for inflation.
I don't know, man. Grand Theft Auto 5 is still going strong now. They're releasing that on the new gen.
PS5,
so they're just constantly putting money into that thing. I think it'll be the king forever.
Yeah,
They
I guess
make-
if you
they-
count the continued development, sure.
They make so much money on the online, like that prints money. I think they're making like $1 million a day from Grand
We're
Theft Auto
never getting
5
GTA
online.
6 is
No.
the bottom line.
There's no need for it.
Yeah.
They'll
That's
just
right.
release an expansion pack.
So, funny story about Shenmue, day one for my Dreamcast, and I have still not played a
Nice.
single minute of it to this day.
That's horrendous. I was so hyped when he said you had it on day one. You have to go play it, or I'm coming to Canada.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying not to get too sensitive here, but I just noticed that on the new Super Game Room Dudes channel, we're already at over 75 people have subscribed in the last 2 minutes. Guys, that means a lot to us that you enjoy this show. We have big plans for this show. We're going to keep doing this show, and we're going to put a lot more into this show moving forward. And unfortunately, this is a step we have to take. Even though other channels have done it already, it's something that we have to do. You know, I think it would be a great way too to find the content, right, Michael B? Like, where's the Super Game Room Dudes content? There it is, right? It's not.
Well, what actually happened was Restalgia wanted to do something on the show, and I said I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to broadcast on my channel. And then everything went to hell, and now we got a new channel.
You're lying. Stop lying. Trying to create drama when there's no dramas.
It's
There
true.
it is. Yes, guys, at least help us get to 100 subscribers so we can get
the vanity URL.
That's the word I was looking for. It's the vanity URL. Okay, now we did at one point during the broadcast, I saw on our ticker we got up to 313 viewers. We're right around 290 right now. So I am going to give away that third code. I know some people left because hey, the show's been an hour. People got stuff to do. It's Friday night. But before I give away the code, let's do a couple of quick things. Let's talk about how awesome is these Zaccaria Deluxe tables. I will have a video out tomorrow with my thoughts on these tables. And then, of course, you guys know me. I always put this stuff through the paces. And Michael B. So I'm going to hold my opinion for you guys to check out my video. But I will say this. That gives you this. Michael B., what are your thoughts? And Restalgia, and we'll go from there.
So I got my Games Legends pinball last week, and Saturday night I actually streamed it for the first time, and I was just planning on streaming my first experience with the Legends pinball table, but we actually got the Zaccaria Deluxe packs last week, so I got to stream every single one of those games, and I had a blast playing them. They're really good. The only downside of them is it's a little overwhelming when you first start playing them because they have multiple levels in the tables, and they're right on top of each other, and they don't differentiate or show you like a separate screen. So sometimes it's hard to tell which level you're trying to play on, but once you get used to it, it's not a problem. These tables are fantastic. Honestly, if you have an Games Legends pinball table and you haven't picked these up, you're doing yourself a big disservice.
Max says we screwed up the contest. Did we screw up the giveaway?
Yeah, someone's saying that the actual most expensive game was Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's not what I'm seeing online, but to be clear, we're talking about production budget, not revenue.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
You guys better be right because I'm not looking this stuff up right now. So
I mean, I'm just looking at the top result on Google, so it's
There you
about
go.
as accurate as it gets.
Hey,
There you guys
PDubs, we
go.
got 100 subscribers. Congratulations.
we hit 100 already. Oh,
Already at
yay.
100.
We can get our vanity URL. Guys, you're amazing. Thank you so much. I can promise you this show is only going to keep getting better. Because, for instance, guys, next week when we premiere on our new channel, the first episode is next week, guys. There's going to be giveaways for reals, the ultimate merch hype. There's going to be a merch hype like you've never seen below, and it's for entertainment purposes, not actually to sell stuff. You guys are going to love it. Probably the best thing you've ever seen. And then, of course, next week, from what I'm hearing, we're going to have special appearances made by MichaelB, Darkwing Dubs, and finally, Dub Zero.
Darkwing Dubs.
It's so
MichaelB,
pathetic. Like, it's so pathetic.
You've seen this?
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys want to guest stars? I got you 3 of the biggest stars coming on our very first episode: MichaelB, Darkwing Dubs, and Dub Zero, all on our first episode.
So
You guys don't
honestly,
wanna miss
like, I don't know what you guys do with your YouTube ad revenue and super chat revenue. I know what PDubs does. He
I
buys
buy costumes.
ridiculous costumes.
I buy
Ridiculous costumes.
Wait, I thought PDubs bought Oculus headsets.
Oh,
No,
yeah. He
no.
has to buy them.
He does not.
Low blow. Everyone else
Wait,
has one.
so hold on, we have an update on the contest. So I was just initial Google and going off Restalgia, and I would have thought that too. According to each game's Wikipedia page, Red Dead 2 does have a higher budget, but it only shows combined development and marketing. So I don't know how we break that out. The Grand Theft budget might just be development, so you still could be right. Although no, that's showing combined development and marketing too. So 265 million versus 370 to 540. But that was probably the initial budget, and I would bet a huge. But bottom line, we probably should ask a different question with an easier answer. But I really think you could make an argument for the other one. So just putting that out there for whatever it's worth.
Was that Magic Guy? Was he the one who possibly answered the other answer? We'll find out. We'll go back to send me an email, buddy. PDubsArcadeLoft@gmail.com. We'll get you sorted after the show. Don't worry about it. As you guys know, PDubs takes care of his followers. And if I have to sponsor a code myself out of my own pocket, I will do that. So don't even worry about it, man. It all comes out of the super chats, ad revenue, all that good stuff. We're not even worried about it. We'll get you squared away. Kev Gret says he won, but he always says he won. So I smell shenanigans from Kev Gret.
Believe it or not, I don't think Kev Grant won.
Okay, Restalgia, what can you tell us that we found out about the Evercade VS? And then we're going to talk real quick about the iiRcade. And then also, guys, do me a favor. This would mean a lot to me because we're all friends here. Is in about 30 minutes, my good friend Rex over at the Rexer Show scheduled a premiere on his channel for a published video that's going to premiere in 30 minutes about Donkey Kong and this special Donkey Kong thing that he wants to show off. Guys, it would mean a lot to me if when our show ends, you head over there and check out his video. He spent so much time putting this together. I think you guys will really appreciate it when you guys watch it. And it's not like it's an hour long, probably 10 minutes out of your life. Do me a favor, go give Rex a view after this show. Restalgia, take it away, my friend. Tell everyone about the Evercade VS. What's going on with their console?
Go into Facebook, PDubs, and grab the picture I just sent you and pull that up.
No problem.
Because then we can talk about it, I guess. There it is. All right. So we got some information about what a game is going to be released with the Evercade VS, so what the actual bundle is. And they have two. They've got like a standard bundle that's going to come into console and one game, and then they had the premium pack, which came with two games. And then they just released the information today on what the Founders Edition is going to be. And that is pretty impressive and a really good value.
Holy cow, look at all this stuff included with the Founders Edition. Guys, let us know what you think about the Founders Edition.
Yeah, so I'm trying to remember what you get. So with the base edition, I think you get Technos, the Technos arcade kit.
Yep.
Does that sound right?
Technos, Data East, I can never pronounce it. Galco?
This is for the Founders. I'm talking about for like the base.
Oh, you're talking about the base.
So the base one, I'm pretty sure you get the Technos included with it.
Yes.
And then for the premium, you get Technos and Atari. So you get those two games. And the price difference is, I want to say, from $99 to $120, maybe $129, I think is the base. And then the Founders Edition, I think, was $160. And this is it. This is Founders Edition. I think they're limited to like 5,000 units, but you get 6 games. You get a whole bunch of other stuff. You get a steelbook. I don't know. This is a pretty impressive deal. Plus, they screwed this up because they used red instead of the Restalgia colors, like I suggested. But
horrible.
But it's at least they used half of my suggestion. But the black, on it's almost like a gloss black on a flat black. I actually kind of like it. I think this color scheme looks better than the stock red and white. Personally, that's my thoughts.
I think it looks pretty cool, and I'm kind of excited about, I like the black, in all honesty. I think that looks really cool. And I like the fact that with the Founders Edition, you're going to get the 6 cartridges, bunch of arcade games. Looks to be a pretty sweet deal. We did have a question in the chat. Someone said, hey, can we make random winners? So here's what we'll do, guys, is we'll do for the third Zac Pack giveaway, which we'll do here in just a couple of minutes. What we'll do there is we'll just do another trivia question. But next week on the premiere on our new channel, I'll use there's these little websites I can go to, and I click a button and it will pick somebody randomly who's in the live chat and stuff. So we'll do a random drawing for the giveaways next week. How's that sound, guys? I think that's a good deal. All in all, I like what Evercade is doing. UC, I would love to hear your thoughts about Evercade because I don't think I've ever heard you talk about him before. What do you think about all this?
I don't think I have talked about him. I kind of thought the original white design was a little ugly. I think this looks really cool. I've also been calling it the Evercade Versus in my head. So now I'm questioning myself. Is it the VS or the Versus? I think it looks nice. I think I agree with everything Restalgia just said. This looks like a dope value for someone who wants to jump into it. Handheld gaming to me and retro, it's not something I'm into personally, so I never looked into it too much. With this, though, I saw this email and I might buy this. This does look compelling.
MCAP says $10 super chat towards the out-of-pocket deluxe table code. Don't even worry about it, my friend. I'll refund you via Venmo. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate that. So are you going to get these consoles UC when they come out? Are you even interested?
I might. I play my mini consoles a lot, and since those are easily hacked, they kind of have scratched the itch. Mm-hmm. I really like playing retro gaming with the original controller. There's like that physical, tactile nostalgia that I really like. I don't mind emulation, clearly, if I play the micro console, so I'm not an emulation snob at all. I just like that original controller. But I think this looks dope. So this I might get, like I was saying.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So guys, stay tuned and also check out their Facebook pages, their Twitter, their what else do they have? God, they have so many. So they have everything: Instagram, Snapchat, Grindr. They're giving they're all Evercade is all over these the internet hyping up this product. I'm excited about it personally. All right, guys, let's talk real quick about iiRcade, and then I want to give away the code, and I want to send everyone over to Rex's channel. Big week for Jong over at iiRcade with the announcement of some bigger, better Data East titles coming to their platform. 7 better names. Well, 6, correction. 6 good ones. 1 title that's complete dog poop. Bad Dudes. But that's an inside joke between me and Michael B. Yes, Bad Dudes. Everyone loves Bad Dudes. I hate Bad Dudes. But Michael B, tell people, do you remember the 7 games off the top of your head?
Let me try. So last week, officially, we're probably not going to get like a big E3 announcement for iiRcade, but last week was II3, as I dubbed it. So that was their big E3 day. They released 7 games. We got, first up was Burger Time. Next up was Karate Champ, Bad Dudes, which I love. And if you say you don't like Bad Dudes, you probably don't like Shinobi either. We also got, I forget what that game is, the Gate one. It's like, they said it was like Diablo.
Heavy Barrel? Is that what you're talking about?
No, Heavy Barrel's one. And
Baldur's
also
Gate?
Bloody
You're
Wolf.
not
Bloody Wolf is like one of my favorite TurboGrafx 16 games. So I'm excited about
Dark
Seal 2. Yeah.
Dark Seal 2.
So Heavy Barrel, Bloody Wolf, Dark Seal 2. What else am I missing here?
I don't remember. I think you got them all. Actually, you know what? I think they have it in their news. Let's take a look here. Look at that. Yep. All right. So they got Burger Time, Bad Dudes, Burger Time, Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja, Karate Champ, and what else? Oh, Boogie Wings.
Boogie Wings. That's the other one. Boogie Wings is a really cool game.
Here it is. Heavy Barrel, Karate Champ, Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja, Bloody Wolf, which I'm excited about, Boogie Wings, and I thought the barrel game was here. Oh yeah, Heavy Barrel.
Barrel.
Maybe next time I'll just read sentences in order. Either way, they've had a partnership with Data East for a little while, but they didn't have the better Data East titles, and now they got some. David, what do you think about this? We'd love your feedback.
I think iiRcade's doing a fantastic job balancing new games and old games. That's probably the thing I've been most impressed by. It'd be really easy for them to see that early success they've had with the mobile ports and some of the newer titles and say, yeah, we're going all in on that. But they continue to feed the community of people who maybe are smaller in number, but are really passionate and are going to be good ambassadors in a community of arcade for them. Everybody watching this stream, for example, is going to care about a lot of those titles. There might not be as many of us as there are who care about some of the phone ports, but I love that iiRcade continues to cater to both. I hope they're able to keep doing that. So overall, I love it. I hate 8-way stick with Burger Time, but I've made a lot of videos about that, so we're not going to get into it.
And Restalgia, what do you think about what Jong did with Data East? And do you think we'll see him unleash Taito Fury in Sega next?
I don't know. I don't know what he's going to come up with next, but I second what UC is saying too. I like that he's balancing. As much as I'm not somebody who is super interested in the retro aspect on the iiRcade, I do like that they're doing that because the majority of people who are buying this want a combination of both. So you got to give props where it's due. They're doing a really, really good job keeping things balanced. So there's literally something for everyone, and there's always something new for everyone as well. So
You know, it's so funny. People get mad when you don't say Tato. Tato. I don't care. I should just say the word.
It's Tatio.
Tatio. Tatato. Good stuff by Jong. Now, Jong didn't have a Friday live stream. He had to pull his live stream today, correct? So we're just going to have to wait until next week to see what he pulls out of his pocket next. In my opinion, they're making the right moves. They're bringing in better games and more better games to come as well. I think you guys will be very, very excited with what Jong has up his magic sleeves. More and more publishers and IP holders are jumping on board the iiRcade bandwagon. And also, guys, Retromania Wrestling is going through its closed beta testing. Release is imminent on the cabinet. And no, I shouldn't even mention what happened earlier today.
Yeah, don't do that. I do have some stuff I just wanted to mention. Don't forget that the iiRcade or iiRcade Father's Day sale is still going on. $100 off the cabinet with free shipping. It's also now available through Amazon. And you might be saying, well, you know, why is that a big deal? It is a big deal because the Amazon seller also sells to Canada. For all those Canadians out there that said, I can't get an iiRcade, now you can order them from Amazon.com. They will ship to Canada, and it's actually fairly reasonable in terms of shipping and duty to actually get it here. So Canadians, if you're interested in getting an iiRcade, go to Amazon.com, and that's your avenue right now.
All right, guys. Hopefully the winner of this contest will have been a longtime viewer of our show. I think our trivia question should be... so we're going to give away Zac Pack 5. In prior episodes, PDubs is known to dress up in costume, same with Detroit Love and the rest of the guys. And in the past, on prior episode, Detroit Love and I dressed up like the Super Mario Brothers. Which Super Mario Brothers was me, Patrick, PDubs? Which Super Mario Brothers was I? Type it in the chat. Fastest fingers wins. Zac Pack 5. I think that's a better trivia question, right? Yeah.
There's literally only two options.
I know.
It
gives everyone a chance.
You were Waluigi.
Oh, Carlo. Look at people typing so fast they made spelling errors. I see Loogie. I see Ouija. Look at all the spelling errors. Okay, guys, slow down. Let me find it. Holy cow, the answers came in really quick. It looks like Michael Suna may have won.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
All right, let's do a discount double check. All the hosts, please check the live chat feed and make sure we have the right guy.
That's what I see too.
Is that what you see? You see,
you're the deciding factor here. If you get this wrong,
that's what I see.
Good.
Yeah.
It took me a minute to scroll to it.
All right. And you know what? Michael Suna has been a big time viewer of the channel. He actually sent me a really nice email a couple of weeks ago, and thank you for that, sir. I don't want you to know I didn't forget you.
I'm detecting you guys have had a lot of controversy with these contests. Is that right?
Yeah, we suck at these, but we need to. But we're going to get better. We're going to get better, guys. As part of the new channel, we're going to get better at contests. Hey, guys, take a look who's here. We got Detroit Love in the house.
What up, YouTube?
Detroit Love came just in time. Let me get everyone as full screen as we can. Detroit Love came just in time for our big send-off. Guys, do us a favor. Oh, Detroit Love, is there anything from tonight's show that you wanna comment on?
No, because Restalgia and MichaelB got me hooked on the Oculus Quest 2, so I hadn't had any time to mess around with anything retro.
Hey, hold on, wait. Are you saying that PDubs is the only person on our stream right now that doesn't have an Oculus?
Yeah, he's a buster.
Ah, man, that must suck.
You know what? I'm going to buy one like the minute the show ends. You realize that. I'm going to buy one, right? All right.
He's going to get the 256 gig model.
So for all the
it'll be better than every one of us.
So for all the viewers out there, it would mean a lot to me and to all of us if you guys would flip the dial, head over to the Rexer show. His video premieres in 15 minutes. He worked so hard on it. Guys, go watch the premiere of his video in 15 minutes. Also, big thanks to David, Unqualified Critics, for coming on our show. First time we've ever had him on. David, we had a lot of fun. Hopefully you enjoyed the experience as much as we did.
Yep. Thanks, boys.
Guys, make sure you check out Unqualified Critics on YouTube and subscribe to his channel. And guys, also the link is in the video description below. Please subscribe to the Super Game Room Dudes YouTube channel. That way you don't miss our future episodes. Detroit Love, since you're here, you can send everybody on their way. Thanks so much, everybody.
Hey guys, thanks for watching these guys take care of this tonight. David, thank you for filling in for me. I appreciate it. Hey guys, make sure you subscribe to everyone. Keep this community going. We love you guys. Until next time, we'll see you on the web.